Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is going to be about flying to get your surgery, BBL, tummy tuck, whatever you're doing by yourself, and my experience, how it was for me. So I got a lot of girls that are really interested in this topic. If you want to know how my experience was, just keep watching. Okay, so we're going to start out with me getting dropped off at the airport. I had never ever flew by myself, ever. And prior to my surgery, I had only flew 2 other times with somebody else. They had experience, so they just figured everything out. You know, I was just there for the ride pretty much. This is my only time, my first time flying by myself. I get there, you know, I go through security. I had to figure out where my gate was, all that stuff. I asked questions, so never feel like you can't ask questions. People, they just help. So I got to my gate, gets on the plane. Now, my flight there was okay, except for there was like an overlay on the flights. And American, that's why I hate American Airlines. They're always running behind on something. Or not only that, if there's like an overlay to where, you know, the plane takes you somewhere and then from there you go to your destination, you literally barely make it. My experience, anytime I flew with American Airlines, you barely make it from one freaking gate to another. It sucks. So I was running, trying to get to my gate or whatever, almost missed my flight, literally. My flight from here to Dallas was cool. From Dallas to Miami, Dallas is a big airport. So trying to make it to my gate was kind of difficult. You know, I was literally running, how you see those people run in the airport. I was running. When I made it to my gate, they were like, doing the last call and they said my name. I'm like, gosh, dang. So I makes it on that flight to my surgical center, well, to Miami. You know, it was pretty cool, except for the fact that my coordinator, you know, she just kept hitting me up, like, hey, where you at? You're late, da-da-da-da-da, which I was, but she was really understanding, and she even like stayed past her shift to wait on me, which I really appreciate her for that. Shout out to Yanisi with Seductions. She was so cool, y'all. She took real good care of me. She really did. So from the airport to the surgical center, I Ubered. Made it to the surgical center, got there. First thing they did was, you know, take my measurements, weigh me, pictures, chit chat with Yanisi, did a drug test, and they gave me that shot they give you on your butt. That shot is for something about blood clots in your legs. I think that's what that shot was for. Check out one of my other videos. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this shot on one of my first videos I made. Anyways, did not meet the doctor that day. After that, that was what they call the pre-op. So after that, my recovery house, you know, I hit them up. They came in, they got me from the surgical center. And that's a whole nother story. I actually have a video on a recovery house, my recovery house. So go check that one out. But anyways, let's talk about flying back after the surgery. And I'm gonna add a little story time at the end of something that I just witnessed a couple weeks ago. Flying back. Big ass Miami airport, right? Big old Miami airport. So just keep that in mind, ladies. Big old Miami airport. This is why I mentioned to not take a lot of luggage or anything, because I promise you, you won't need it. First off, it is such a waste of time. such a waste of carrying, especially if you're going to be by yourself like I did. Take you only what you need. I'm telling you, you'll thank me later. So, you know, I had my little like gym bag, and I went through, well, I was going through security. My thing beat. So they're gonna pull me to the side. Of course, I had my boards in, or matter of fact, I took them out because somebody else had told me they would beep at the security. Well, I still beeped. So I'm like, what the? So, you know, they're all touching on me really hard. I was like, hold on, lady, I just had surgery. And then she was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. They took me to the side. They did a little extra searching. Had me put my hand, I don't know, some other stuff. They was like, okay, are you okay with me doing it right here? Do you want to go to a private room? Is there something you want to let us know? I'm looking at them like, no, right here's fine. Like, come on. So they did that. They searched my bag. They threw away. I just had bought from my surgical center. So don't do the same mistake I did, ladies. I just had bought from my surgical center these lotions that's like supposed to help your skin tighten back up or stay back tightened up, you know, to where you won't have all this extra loose skin. So I had bought 2. Each one were $90. They threw them away. Well, they did give me the option to go back and check in my bag. Mind you, I only had this little bitty gym bag. What was the point in checking in my freaking bag, you know, because of those 2 lotions? Me, I'm more about like not caring about just wasting the money just so I don't have to go through the whole hassle. So that's what I ended up doing. Just throw them away. I was mad. I know I teared up. I almost cried. 2 $90 lotions, lady. I need those. But that's fine. She could tell I was mad too. Because I'll be showing it on my face. I can't control it. So here I go. Got you away, gave my bags back. Here I go, stomping my butt, my new fat butt, all the way to my gate. Made it to the gate. Had only like 20 minutes left to make it to the gate. Or I thought I was 20 minutes early is what I'm trying to say. Make it to the gate. Oh, you haven't checked your emails? Oh, they switched your gate. No. Can you tell me which way that gate is? Because I'm sick of looking for these dang gates and terminals and all this crap. So she pointed me to the direction, I needed to go to, and I goes. Once again, I barely freaking made it there. Barely freaking made it there. I was so mad. I get in on the plane. I'm like the last person on there, and mind you, these planes that leave from Miami Airport are huge planes. Huge planes. Because, you know, they usually just take you to somewhere else, and then you go on on separate little planes to go to your little townhomes or whatever. So, not only that, there was no space for me to put my bag. I literally had to walk up and down both little freaking aisles to try to figure out where to put my bag. Had me so upset. Not only that, that's not even the worst part. I got stuck in a middle seat. So please, ladies, keep this in mind when booking your flights. I don't care. Pay the extra if you can to get you a more comfortable seat, or I wouldn't recommend a window seat, especially, because if you got to pee or whatever, but end seats, I'm telling you, because you're going to want to get up and stretch and go walk to the back of the plane, go to the bathroom. Don't do the same mistakes I did. This is a free game, ladies, free game. So yeah, I was stuck in the middle of this crying ass kid on one side. It was a kid. And this stinking ass fat boy on this side. And I was just stuck in the middle. I couldn't sit right on my pillow. My seatbelt wouldn't go all the way in. He's over here on the phone complaining, because he had missed his previous flight. I guess he had to spend the night at the airport, all this whoop-to-doop stuff, I don't know. The kid over here is yelling at his mom, this freaking thing won't work. Oh my Lord. I was so irritated the whole freaking time. Literally, I just wanted to cry. When I made it to Dallas, my plane was late to Dallas, back to Oklahoma. The plane was late, so I had to be at the airport for like an hour and a half in pain, sore, because I was sitting by these two people. Attitude was on 1,000. I was hungry. If you've watched one of my other videos, then you know I did not poop before I left. And, you know, a lot of doctors surgeons require you to take a crap before you leave. I did not. I couldn't do it, but I left anyways. So all of that at once. Just imagine, you already feel like you got hit by this bus, and then he over here complaining, and you know, one bad apple ruins the whole box. So here I am with an attitude now. This over here crying. I just wanted to get home. So I'm in Dallas. The plane is late. It was like an hour and 30 minutes, I want to say. The plane finally gets there. Lucky me, the two seats next to me were empty. So I was so comfortable from Dallas to Tulsa. As soon as I made it to Tulsa, my child's father was already at the airport waiting on me. Shout out to him. He was so supportive and so helpful. But yes, I mean, if you're wondering how it is to fly by yourself, that's how it went for me. So I don't know if you want to rethink yours. I mean, it's worth it. At the end of the day, it's worth it. I don't regret it. I would probably do it again. I probably will do it again, honestly. Been looking into some things. So yeah, that's how that went. Let me add a little story time. So if y'all seen my little Miami video / messed up vlog that I posted. Come on, I'm not a vlogger, y'all. Maybe one day I'll get into that. But I just went to Miami on vacation with my girl not too long ago. But anyways, on my flight back, there was this girl. She had surgery done, and she looked a bomb. And you know, got experience with this stuff, so I knew that's what she was going through. You could see that she was in pain, she was struggling and whatnot. I'm not too much of a friendly person, so I didn't start no conversation, but she was next to me. But you know, I watched her. She got up a lot. She went to the back of the plane to stand up a lot. You could just tell she did not feel good. Just to top that off, y'all, when, you know, they say to put your seatbelt on and stuff, oh girl goes and sits in her seat, puts her seatbelt on. The plane was completely full, so they were like, hey, nobody get up. We're gonna do one row at a time. If the row in front of you is not up, please do not get up. So the girl stayed seated. Mind you, she did not feel good. The female and her dude that was sitting next to the girl was in a big old hurry. So they telling her to move. So she's trying to tell them what they said not to move. They was like, move. So she said, well, give me a second. And she started unbuckling. And as she's grabbing herself to get up, mind you, just had surgery. She barely getting up like this. And the girl pushes her. Oh, girl flew all the way to where I was at. So, here I am trying to, and, oh, girl, her reaction was to fight back. So they just fought, like they was fighting. Oh my God, y'all. They was fighting. The girl that had the surgery, don't get me wrong, she was getting it. She, for her just to have had surgery, she was getting the other girl. But the other girl was the one that started that crap. So finally, like, the man gets in between and stuff. So I yelled out. Good thing you had a mask on, so I don't know who's yelling. But I yelled out, she just had surgery, leave her alone. Well, come get this bee, then you better come get this bee. That's what she started saying. So old girl, turned around, and it was just so messed up. Can you imagine? Freshly out of surgery, flying home, and you get into a fight? Oh no. I know old girl was mad. oh girl, you know, she stayed to press charges and stuff. She needed witnesses and stuff, but I was in a hurry. I had to go. But yeah, I wonder how she's doing. I was hoping I would run into her on YouTube or something, because the way she carried herself or something, you could tell she probably has a YouTube channel or something. So maybe I'll run into her one of these days. I wonder how she's doing. Body looked good. Bomb, banging. Like, I should at least ask her who her surgeon was. Snatched. Oh, girl was snatched. And she was real pretty too. But yeah, that's it for this video. I actually wanted to say thank you guys. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. Please, if you can, it don't cost you nothing, just subscribe to my channel. When I make it to 1,000 subscribers, I will do a giveaway. So just waiting on that. And the giveaway will consist of, I'm not completely sure yet, but so far it's gonna be 2 to 3 outfits from Southern Looks Boutique, and maybe like a gift card. All you gotta do is subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram, Ariana_MRQZ. That is Ariana_MRQZ. And as some of y'all know, hit me up on Instagram. You know I be answering. We be chopping it up. I got about 15 girls I talk to on there. I just like to help. I like to help. Nobody helped me do what I did. I did my own research. I did it on my own. I learned from my own mistakes. Girls love charging for this kind of information. I'm just here to help. So help assist out too, you know. And that's it. Thank you guys.